There's so much newness at Coach right now, both at the outlets and at the retail stores. And if you're a fan of bold prints, juicy colors, or timeless leather pieces, you're going to want to hear all the details on this. So in today's video, we're going to be talking newly released collections, upcoming collections, and things you really need to wait for before you splurge at Coach. But before we get into it, hi guys, it's Timmy with YellowSparksJoy. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I like to talk about fashion and lifestyle, particularly handbags. So if you like these kinds of things, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the tiny notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. First up, let's go to Coach Outlet. They're definitely bringing the fun at the outlet this season. And now the last collection that was released this past week was the Fruits collection. The Fruit collection is literally summer in a bag with multiple prints for you to choose from. There is the lemons, there's the strawberries, there's the oranges, and they have this print on their wristlets, their bags, scarves, charms, notebooks, even on their ready to wear. The way Coach has done this varies from item to item. They do have the prints in whole on some of the items, just the one front and center, and then they have versions where it's multiple prints of these fruits, sometimes cut in half. And this has caused sort of a debate where some people are for the sliced up fruit and some people are not. So you have to let me know in the comments below, do you like that the print has some sliced fruits with Coach on the inside? Let me know. But definitely, if you have a quirky fun vibe, this entire fruit collection is for you. Personally, my favorite print is the orange. I just love that mix of the color orange on the signature brown canvas. I think it's well done. I think those two colors and prints go very well together, and if I were to pick from any of these items, it would definitely be something in the orange print. Next at Coach Outlet is the Sabrina bag. Now I'm more excited for this one than I thought I was going to be, because I do love that shape of bag. I had the LV Alma, sold it like a couple years ago, and the versions of the bag that Coach had done never really appealed to me. So at the retail store they had the Revel, and at the outlet they had the Katie. They've since discontinued both styles, but now we're seeing with the recently released collection the Sabrina bag. This one is very good. There's something that they changed up in the design. Someone pointed out the difference in the handle drop between the Sabrina and the previous versions. I do think I prefer the rolled handles to the luggage handles that they did on the Revel, and I like how it looks very clean and minimalistic. There's just something about a beautiful structured silhouette. So for all my top handled structured bag lovers, this one is one we want to pay attention to. I think I'm going to hold out for a color that will stop me in my tracks before I eventually pull the trigger. Speaking of colors, Coach Outlet has also come out with stripes in two variations. So there's the tan multi. The tan multi has kind of like coral and bold red stripes, and then the ivory multi, which is my favorite, is on an ivory colored background, so ivory leather, and then the stripes are giving an orange and burgundy or deep purple kind of coloring. I'm very eager to see this particular version in person, because I do like that ivory leather background that it comes with. I just think it makes it look more mature, more elegant. Then we have a color block story in rich, beautiful deep blues paired with light blues, and of course their pretty new bluebell shade. They've also done color blocks in coral and bold red. Honestly, I think what they've done with these two groups of colors is very fresh but still classic at the same time. And don't even get me started with the seasonal colors they've dropped. So besides the stripes and the color blocks, they've dropped new solid colors, the first of which is the burnt coral. This is a very beautiful shade of, I would say it's leaning more towards coral pink. Have you guys seen it in the Ashton bag? Very beautiful. I've always thought that the Ashton was a beautiful silhouette, and now in this color, they do have this color available in other styles, but the Ashton in particular, so cute. And then the shamrock green. Please, I am always in search of a beautiful new green bag. Green is my favorite color in handbags, and I'm glad that Coach has given me a new option. I did used to have a Rogue 25 in Kelly green, but I sold that one, so I'm very excited to see what the shamrock green has to offer me. Maybe I'll be adding it into my collection, probably in a terry, maybe in the plain shamrock green, or from an upcoming collection that I'll be talking about next. And so coming up next at Coach Outlet, we're hearing the beginning of June, is a new Coach X Peanuts collection. The last Peanuts collection, I purchased this backpack, I think it was 4 years ago. Very excited for this upcoming collection. We have seen on the UK Coach website a number of bags featuring the Peanuts character. So you have the totes, and then we've also seen the terries are what I'm more excited about, because you guys know that I love a good terry bag. And what they've done with this collection in the terry bag is that they have different characters from the Peanuts crew on each bag. My favorite at the moment, just from the pictures, has to be Peppermint Patty in what I'm thinking is a shamrock green, which is why I'm like, okay, do I buy the solid shamrock now or wait for the Peanuts collection to come out and then I can buy Miss Peppermint Patty? I was also looking at the Charlie Brown one because of course yellow, and it is Charlie Brown, but then I remembered that I do already have my Pillow Terry in retro yellow. So yeah, there's no point trying to compete with this baby. There are more pieces with silver hardware versus gold hardware. So if you are a silver fan, definitely the last 2 years have been for you. But if you do like the shiny gold hardware, there are a few pieces with that as well. The options are just not as many as with the silver hardware. There are signature canvas items as well that have patches of the Peanuts crew on them. So if you don't like the characters printed on a bag, there will be bags with patches of the characters on them. Now, because Coach is a brand that likes to give options, if you're not a fan of the outlet pieces, maybe you don't like the styles or you prefer higher quality, the retail store is also going to be coming out with the Peanuts collection as well. So there will be a Coach X Peanuts dropping sometime in June at Coach Retail. Now, from what I can see on the dealer's website, there is a cargo tote, and there are some pieces with kind of like a sketch comic strip kind of print on them. Sorry guys, I just remembered that I wasn't wearing my mic, so I'm sorry about the audio for the few minutes prior, but it's on now, so we're good to go. Now, also already currently available on the dealer's website are the woven bags. So this will be coming to Coach retail stores soon. But these bags, if you love a beautiful leather, quiet luxury vibes, this is the bag for you. I really hope that they do this type of woven leather detail in other styles. For now, I can only see it available in totes on the dealer's website. Now, what is actually available currently at the Coach resale store is what I'm going to call their rainbow bags. So they have the heart bags in different colors, all the colors of the rainbow really, and I think those are cute and fun if you like that kind of novelty. And then they've come out with the Stadium Swinger, which is a clear small pouch that I think is great to use in a bigger bag. That's how I plan to use it if I buy that bag. It's currently on my wish list, but aside from using it like the name intends as a stadium bag for like concerts and games, I think it'd be great to use a clear pouch of that size in a bigger bag. I think it works when you want to use it as a catch-all or to just organize things in your bags. And I love colors, so pairing colors and clear together is genius. There is also the bigger version of the Joni bag. The Joni is this cute little fortune cookie bag that we all love. I have this one in dragon fruit and it's just so darling. So they have released a new version. I believe it's called the Joni 22. It's a bigger size, and then you do have a shoulder strap here. It also still has a crossbody strap as well. So if you like the original style but wanted more shape, you're in luck because Coach has now given you that option. Soon to be released, but now available on some websites, and I will link everything in the description box below and pin to the top of the comments, are colored denim bags. My goodness, I love denim again, and I love color, so yes, please give me all the colored denim. Now we're seeing the tabby bags, and I think there's also going to be cargo totes as well. Two colors that I've seen so far in the colored denim are pink and teal, so I'm really hoping that they do more colors, but if not, I mean, the pink and the teal are just as pretty. Get this, if you don't care so much for the Coach retail bags or the tabby or the cargo, Coach Outlet is also coming up with colored denim options. So again, we're hearing June, but I definitely have seen this on the UK website already. They have a couple of Nolitas and Terries, yes, for the Terries, in the pink and the teal. I have seen also a card holder, so if you don't want a whole bag, there's lots of SLGs available in all of these drops and collections and styles that I've been talking about so far. There's one thing though about this colored denim collection that I've noticed is from the pictures on the website, the colors differ from the actual denim material and the leather that it is trimmed in, that the bag is trimmed in. And that's understandable because different materials take to colors differently. So for example, for the pink version terry, I can see that they've labeled it as ballerina slash carnation, which is probably meaning that the denim is a ballerina colored pink and then the leather is a carnation colored pink. And this ends up looking vastly different from the pictures I see on the website. I'm hoping to see this particular collection in person to see how much of a contrast both colors are. I think the less of a contrast, the better for me. Maybe some people like that contrast, but on the green, which is ivory and I think ivy and green, I don't know, it looks somehow weird. So definitely need to see this one in person when it releases so I can see how much I like the colors. Now let's talk pricing. As a Canadian, seeing the prices on the Dillard's website for the retail pieces and in pounds on the UK website, my heart is really beating fast because I can only imagine how much they will be in Canadian dollars when these pieces are released here. It seems to me that Coach is gradually upping their prices, and of course they are trending. I mean, lots of people are now looking more towards contemporary designer pieces with all the things that are happening in the luxury designer space. So for example, the terries at the outlet store are now priced at 249 Canadian dollars. Add a little bit of change to that amount and I can buy something in a similar shape from the retail store. So do you guys see how the prices are now almost on par between both retail and outlets and how both are now gradually going up? But not to worry, good news is the semi-annual sale is starting soon. Yes, it's that time of the year. Coach semi-annual sale is rumored to start mid-June. So hold tight and wishlist your faves now. Fingers crossed that many items will be going on sale. Let me know what you're most excited about that I've mentioned in today's video. The fruits, the colors, the new bag styles. Which one are you buying? Which one have you already added to cart? Which one are you thinking of buying? I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notification bell for more information on luxury on a budget. I'll see you guys in this one. Bye.